Panajanka, how would you answer that question if someone said to you, how do we recognize what is true and to be able to follow the Dhamma correctly?
If there's no understanding of the truth, can there be a moment that we can find it, understanding it?
I would say no.
In the beginning, what is truth? What is the truth? From the very beginning, looking for, try to understand it, but what is it that we are looking for to understand it?
I think it's something else than what would find. Well, it's in my case, so I think when I find something which I think is the truth, it's always different from what I'm looking for.
What is I from the very beginning? Is there I? This is the truth. To understand whether what we take for I is really I or not, or what is it in truth.
Good.
What is I?
What is I? It's an illusion.
So it's not true. So what is the truth of that which we take for I?
It's Moa, I think. Okay.
What is there now? It's moment of taking it for I, experience it. I see, I hear, I think, right?
Yes.
Without seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, touching, and thinking, can there be I?
No.
That's why, in truth, what is there at moment of seeing? Is it I or a reality which is conditioned to arise to see, just to arise to see, and now it sees. No one make it rise at all, but it's there all the time. It seems like all the time while we are talking, thinking, hearing. It's there, seeing. So it's seeing I. It's there already. Before there is the idea of I see. It's there. So the truth that is so true, the ultimate truth is that there is no I. If nothing arises to experience anything, how can there be I? But at moment of seeing, no one there at all. And it sees, so no understanding of the characteristic which arises to see. It's I who see. It's I who hear. In life, different realities arising by conditions. Pleasant feeling, unpleasant feeling. Feeling is feeling. Seeing is seeing. Can seeing feel good? Pleasant? And it feels pleasant at the moment of seeing. Seeing, just seeing, is a reality which arises by conditions to arise and experience an object. No one can stop the arising of the element or the reality which is conditioned to arise and see and hear and think from birth to death. And at the moment of death, where's I die or what? And at the moment of birth, what is there? That's why listening to consider what is there of the nature of it as it is. Seeing is a moment experiencing that which is seen. Is it subtle to know that no one can make seeing arise, but it's there already by conditions? At moment seeing, it cannot hear, it cannot think, it just sees at that very moment. And then gone, who knows? It's not always there at all. Just in a moment, arising and seeing and then gone. Unknowingly. That's why learning to understand the truth of what is there as it is from the very beginning, to have more confidence of the truth. What can be taken for I when there's no seeing, there is no tasting, no reality arising to experience an object at all? Can that be I? But when it arises and experiences, it's I who sees, who thinks. Is that true? Otherwise, without all these experiences, where's I? Is I somewhere? Even at moment of sleeping, it's not always there all the time. Whatever arises falls away, and without understanding, who knows that it's gone moment to moment, from moment to moment. That's why you need to understand it. What is taken for self or for I is not always there. It's gone instantly all the time. And when there are the understandings of the truth from moment to moment, that can be the letting go, the idea of self, because it's not there anymore. At the moment of seeing, thing is not there anymore. So if there is I see, where's the I? When seeing is gone. Not just to believe, to consider what is there. What being and how can it arise and what does it experience. This word is so very deep and we consider more of the truth. Even the three kinds of dukkha is deeper than we can think or imagine. That which is easily known like dukkha, painful feeling, mentally, bodily. But what is it? How come? And gone. By conditions, everything by conditions arising and falling away, and never to return at all. Is that true? The moment when the feeling is so pleasant, but when it's gone, it's unpleasant. Moment of longing to have it again is so very painful. No one can make it arise again, but just long for it to have it on and on and on. So when unpleasant feeling is there, it's dukkha, just for it to go away. But when the pleasant feeling is there, just want to have it, not let it go away. Dukkha, another different dukkha, and sankhara dukkha, the absolute truth. The first dukkha, absolute satya. Whatever arises is that not anymore. It's not there anymore. Is it true? Just a moment ago, not this moment, not next moment. That's why there must be conditions for the arising of different realities by conditions and then gone. Sankhara dukkha, because no one wanted to be gone, wanting to have it all there all the time. So it's dukkha when it's there, conditioned to arise and fall away. Any moment of pleasant feeling is there to be the object of desire, and it's so painful when one misses it, just want to have it again and again and again. Is it this moment? Want to have at the moment of experiencing. So even now, in order to understand the truth of whatever is there, it's not easy at all. It begins to understand that what is the truth of what is there as satya, ariya satya. And the truth is that actually there is no one and no thing, just only one reality arising and falling away so very quickly to form up the idea of something with different shapes and forms right now. But in truth, when we pick up always what we take for something, just really a tiny piece that it cannot be known now because they are together. I don't know whether this is interesting to understand the truth of this moment, because the truth is the truth. And you think that the other subject is more interesting. But there cannot be the understanding of the truth of this moment. Even that moment of being interested in something, what is that? Different realities. So we begin to understand the truth of this moment as what appears is conditioned to arise. A characteristic of reality is it experiences an object it sees, and the other one cannot see, but it is that which is seen, and then gone. So can it be anyone or anything, or that which can be seen? While the other cannot be seen, it can be heard, and so on. Different ones all the time. From moment to moment, begin to have confidence of the truth and understanding what is meant by Dhamma, a reality one now sees, moment hears, and then everything gone.